What's going on, everybody? This is Alex, the Comic Quarter. Thanks for being here. I've got a haul today. I almost have a full short box of books to show. But what's crazy, I'm kind of in a funk right now. I just don't have that big key book. After I finished the X-Men 1 through 66 run, I just don't have, that big key that I've been chasing, the big book that I've been after. But I'm going to go ahead and show these anyways. There's some really great covers, and I might as well, nothing will motivate me more than not having any books to show. So once I clear out these books, it'll motivate me to get out there and want to go buy some more books for my collection and to show off in some more videos. Before I get started, I want to let you guys know that there's a brand new channel. A guy from my area, my hometown, just started a channel called Beyond the Blast Doors, and it's going to be a Star Wars podcast. Anything, everything Star Wars, probably from the comic books to the movies to the toys to whatever, but it's going to be a Star Wars podcast. I'm going to link his channel in the description below. Just ask that you guys go check him out. It's going to be awesome. I know the quality of this guy's stuff. Just watch his intro video, and you will see that this guy is going to be big. It's going to be pretty awesome, pretty epic. So jump in early and say you were there from the beginning. So with that being said, let's get into this haul, and let's see what we got. This book is one that I kind of always look for. It's a Mark Brooks cover, X-Men Legacy 262. And the thing about this book is Mark Brooks, I feel like one of these days is just going to explode. And this is one of my favorite covers. This kind of reminds me of the Art Germ Batgirl number 12 with Stephanie Brown on the cover. Just kind of reminds me of that cover. And sooner or later, this book is no longer going to be a cover price book or a $5 book. It's going to explode and be like, $20, $30 book. But right now, you can still get it for cover price, $2, $3. I think on eBay it's going for $5 to $6. But I would jump on board this book and pick this up. I just think that's a really cool Rogue cover, and it's a Mark Brooks. All right, here's a Bill Sienkiewicz I found today. This is Green Arrow number 41. It was during the Joker 75th anniversary. So Bill Sienkiewicz is a pretty popular artist, and interesting cover, and it's definitely kind of looks like Jock, but definitely Bill Sienkiewicz, obviously. So very cool there. I cannot quit this cover. I think I have, this is probably my 10th copy of this book, but I cannot quit Supergirl Rebirth issue number 1, and this was the Adam Hughes variant. I can't quit that book. So anything Adam Hughes, and I just think it's a great cover. There's mixed reviews on this one. I don't think it's the most popular one. I don't think it's going for much. I forgot to look it up before I started to see if it was doing anything, months after it was released. All right. Ultimate X number 1. I got this for cover price. And this is the Meadow Claw variant. And this is the first appearance of Jimmy Hudson, and he just appeared in X-Men Blue number 1. You can tell this is the Metal Claw variant because the reflections, light reflection coming off of the claws there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have those like little sparkles coming off of there. So there's that. Really great book. This one's going for maybe $20-$30. Here's another Ultimate X number 1. This would also cover price, and this is also the first appearance of Jimmy Hudson, just a different cover. When I had my books, the shop owner stopped on this one and said, "Wow, can't believe I didn't see this one." So, and he sold it to me for cover price too. So that was a pretty awesome of him. I really appreciate that. Okay, variant I just picked up yesterday, Secret Empire number 1. Can't remember who the artist on this one is, but I do know that it's not going for very much, maybe $8 or less. So there's that. I picked up this Del Auto for $5, and this book is kind of going crazy. New Mutants number 12. This is my second copy of this book, and it's a Del Auto variant. I can't remember what the ratio is, but it goes from anywhere from like $30 to $40, and one in February sold for $100. So there's that. All right, another X-Men Legacy. This is $2.59. This is a variant cover, and for some reason it just caught my eye because I thought it was Art Adams, and I don't believe it is. I'm not sure who the artist on this is, but I don't think it's Art Adams. If it is, correct me in the comments below. But it was pretty cheap. I think it was less than $5, so I picked that up. Okay, Artgerm. Here's an Artgerm cover that not a lot of us show. I think Cat Ran Figures showed this book, Birds of Prey number 11. There's Huntress there on the cover, Artgerm. Love me some Artgerm. That's no lie. I can't deny it. The New Mutants number 14. This is the first appearance of Magic. It's got some color-breaking spine ticks on it, but I got it for $1. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. No problem. Seeking Near Mint has been talking about the Finch covers for Wonder Woman. This is the standard cover. So what's going on with these books, the Finch books from New 52, like the very last, like probably 10 books or so, Finch did those, is probably the same thing that's going on right now, for me especially, with Jenny Friesen with the Wonder Woman B covers. Is I didn't pick them up. I didn't pick up these Finches, and I'm not picking up those Jenny Friesens. But now I want these, and I know I'm gonna want those. So yeah, I need to get on getting those Jenny Friesen books. Okay, now I'm totally gonna botch this, but this is All New Wolverine. I found this for $2 a book, and All New Wolverine number 2. This is the first appearance of Laura Kinney's sister. Can't remember the name, but this book goes for about maybe $10, $15 on a good day. We've got the already famous Lee Bermejo. This is the book from last week, Suicide Squad number 16. This is the B cover, the Lee Bermejo variant. So I have 3 copies of this now. And one of them is going to the Doom 143. All right, so I picked this up because it's Francis Manapul, and I went to a store called Books A Million. It's pretty much the same. I don't know if it's the same ownership group as Second and Charles, but it's got a lot of comic books, and I don't think a lot of people buy their comic books from there, so they still have, and they get variants too. So this is Francis Manapul, Justice League versus Suicide Squad number 1. Here is the regular cover variant for that, the color variant, I guess you would call it. Here is the sketch cover, and they also had the Virgin variant. So I love Francis Manapul, think he's a great artist, and this is just a cool pose. Not sure I'm digging Wonder Woman's face so well, but other than that, the book is pretty awesome. Now, you'll know if you go to Second and Charles or this Books A Million, they have what's called the fried pie variants. And I'm not sure if it's exclusive to those 2 stores, but every time I go to those 2 stores, I find these variants. So you've got, this book was still on the shelf, and I found it, and it was cheap, and I love this cover. This is the Mighty Thor number 1 variant, and this is the J. Scott Campbell. So I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I'm not trying to hoard these or anything like that. I just picked them up because they were a good price, and it's a great J. Scott Campbell. And like the Doom always says, maybe it's good for like AOKs or something like that. This will be good like stocking stuffers for my AOKs that I send out. I haven't been sending out a lot of AOKs. I've been really lazy on that. I just did a big trade with Aim High Comics, and we're going to do a live unboxing of what we gave each other. So that'll be pretty fun. But yeah, those will be good for AOKs. Just pick those up, so Aim High, sorry you didn't get one of those. Moon Knight, number 6. Okay, I think I gave Seeking Near Mint my bloody variant of this book in my very first AOK to him. And I know Blackpool really liked that book, and so I was able to find, I love that book, by the way. It's a David Finch cover, and that was the bloody variant. I'm just happy to have this book back in my collection. So Regardless, it's not the bloody variant. I'll just take out a Sharpie and color in all those things red. Not really. I won't do that to my book. I can't quit this book either. This is JSA number 73. This is an Alex Ross, and that's just a great killer image of Shazam, Captain Marvel. Great book. Great cover. Okay, I got this also at that Books A Million. This is a Fried Pie variant. This is a Tony and Rachel Dotson. This is the Tsum Tsum number 1 variant with Captain Marvel there. So it's a great cover. I mean, I wish all the Tsum Tsum things weren't on the cover, but Captain Marvel looks great. This is a great book. I love it. So Tsum Tsum number 1, Fried Pie variant. Got this at Books A Million. And you may be able to find this at Second and Charles. So if you want to find this book, check there. Okay. Picked up this variant from Fried Pie. It says Fried Pie Con Volume 2. This is X-Men Gold number 1. And it's just a Old Man Logan with some pie. I don't know. It was weird, but it was a good price. I think this book may be going upwards of like $20 to $25. So there it is. Yeah, very strange. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it was just because it was a good deal. Okay, this book, I think this book is around $15, $10 to $15. Avengers Arena. This is the Mike Deodato after Frank Miller cover. And so this is Avengers Arena number 14. Really cool X-23. Found 2 more copies of that. May send one of those out in an A-OK as well. Captain Marvel number 1. Just really like this book, and I think I got it for $1. And it's in absolutely stunningly beautiful condition. So wonderful, wonderful. I was so proud of myself for picking this book up because I know Doom has been specking on this book hard for a few months now, actually, I think. This is Death's Head 2, number 1. I was like, oh man, this is in great condition. I'm so proud of myself. And then when I was rebagging it tonight into the Smilar, I noticed that humongous like tape pull right there. And so you can see that. But anyways, I'm still happy to have this book. I paid $1 for it, and I honestly think this is a $1 book, regardless of the speculation. But here it is, Death's Head 2, number 1. So it's a Guardian of the Galaxy. We'll find out tomorrow, or tonight. I guess people are going to see it tonight. This is another Doom 143 book and spec. This is Superman number 3, first appearance of Superwoman. Now, I've seen Superwoman comics prior to this, but I guess this is Lois Lane as Superwoman. So here's that. All right. Strange haul for me this week, guys. Rogue One. This is the movie variant, so I picked that up. Really like that cover. Was really happy to find this, and I don't think it's going for much right now, but X-Men Gold number 2. This is the Addie Granoff. I got this for $13, so I was really happy to have that, really happy to get that book, and just love Addie Granoff, and that's a great Storm and Old Man Logan cover. Really cool. I was able to find this on the cheap, and it's in beautiful condition. I found 2 of them, actually. This is the one I'm showing. This is Man of Steel, Superman Man of Steel 18, first appearance of Doomsday, in amazing condition. So, near mint for sure. Okay, and with the Art Adams craze going on right now, I picked up Captain Marvel number 3. They had $13 as the price tag on this, and they sold it to me for half off because this is an older. I think this is the same run as the infamous, and I have a copy of it, the infamous Captain Marvel Adam Hughes cover that came out. That was a 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. I think it was a 1 in 25, actually. So this is the Art Adams variant of number 3. And this one's going for pretty good money, too. I was really happy to find this book. I got it today. This is Batman Europa number 3. This is the Matina cover. Okay, there's, I hope you can see it. You can see the light up there. But you can see my computer. You can see the chair that I've got this thing on. Gangster setup going on. You can see that light. But there is an awesome Matina cover. Just going to keep moving it until you guys can see the whole picture. It's got Joker and Batman there in the background. It looks like, yeah, I don't know, but it's sweet. What a sweet cover, and that's going for pretty good money. And the last book, I think $26 was the most recent on that one. That sold for that one. I guess back here is the best looking angle of it. Last book, I've been looking for this book since it came out. Was finally happy to find one in the wild, and I love it. This is a Gilliam March cover, and this is a variant to Superboy #2. I remember Mercenaut showing this book, and maybe Master X got one. I think Master X is still looking for this book. But Superboy #2, Gilliam March. Oh man, that's like this is the crown of this haul for me, because I was flipping through the Superboys trying to get to Supergirl actually, and I saw the other cover to this, and so I was just going through, and so I saw that cover, and I was like, this store does have some of these second variants, or these variant covers to a lot of their books. So I wonder if they have this book. So I flipped to the one behind it. No, it was #3. Flipped to the one before it, and sure enough, it was this book. So I'm super happy to have this. It's going to be part of my thumbnail. And so that's it, guys. That's my haul. Sorry, no huge books. I'm really like 90% sure that my next run that I'm going to chase, along with my Thor, I'm going to keep chipping away at the Thor. I'm also going to work on X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, like 94 through 300. I think that's my goal, is to chip away at that. But I think I'm going to go for Daredevil 1 through 20 or 30. I haven't decided yet. Just depends on what I can find. But definitely 1 through 20 right now. And so that is my next goal. Collecting goal would be to get that run. So don't forget to check out the link below. It's going to be Beyond the Blast Doors, brand new Star Wars podcast that's going to be happening. It's going to be quality stuff, guys. I promise you it's going to be awesome. Check that out. Give them a sub. And the second one is I'm going to plug Tom S. Reardon. And the reason is because he's the author of Killbox. He's been doing contests every week. He's at like 74 subs right now, and he is the author of this book that's being published by American Gothic Press. And so I want you guys to go check his channel out, check his book out. I got 3, 4, and 5. I finally found those books in the wild, and I need to find out where those are, where I put those. They're probably with another stack of books for a haul. But I was able to find those books. I still need #1. He's been running like weekly contests to try to get more exposure to his book, give out signed copies of his book, and so would encourage you guys to go check him out and check out that book, Killbox. So anyways, hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, sub me up, guys. I really enjoy doing this, and hopefully you guys enjoy the books that I show. And I guess that's it. Next time I will hopefully have some good keys for you guys instead of all these variants, but I love these variants too, so just kind of a variant week for me, I guess. Anyways, hopefully you guys are all well. I'll talk to you all soon. See you. Bye.